Welcome back to another episode of Off the Record. Recently, a friend of mine asked me a question about manifestation. And, manifestation is a topic that I'm very passionate about. I talk about and sprinkle little tidbits on best practices around manifesting your future. Pretty much everywhere. You can see it throughout my book, Financially Irresponsible. You can see it throughout kind of the theme of threads that I post about, whether it's on Instagram or Twitter. Manifesting, active manifesting, intentionality are principles and ideas that are foundational to my belief and to my success. And so the question that I was asked was, is manifestation or is manifesting lying to yourself? And it sparked a pretty good dialogue that I wanted to share today, because I think when people think about manifesting, right, they hear about the book and the movie called The Secret. They start doing vision boards, and they start, just jumping on the bandwagon of trends relating to this idea of manifesting. And then they're disappointed when their idea around manifesting wasn't materialized or realized. Inversely and simultaneously, I think there are people out there who have great success with manifesting, but they don't realize that manifesting comes with the opposite end of, or the other side of the coin, right? The duality that it brings. So I'm going to go into a little bit of my beliefs around manifesting, and then talk about how I frame my thought and prepare myself to receive the things that I'm actively looking to accomplish or manifest in my reality. So to get started, this friend in particular gave me an example. They said, if I sit in the mirror every day and I tell myself, using affirmative language, I am a millionaire, over and over and over again, but I'm not actually a millionaire, does that mean that I'm lying to myself? And my answer to them was simply yes and no. So I guess that's not really a simple answer. Yes, you're lying to yourself because it's not something that you have realized. When we talk about the discipline of manifestation, we often talk about using affirmative language, putting words out there, and visualizing yourself having already accomplished what it is that you set out to do. The reason why I say it is lying to yourself is because you're telling yourself something that is contrary to what is your experienced or lived reality, right? You are saying that you're a millionaire, but you're not quite a millionaire. You don't have $1 million. You're not controlling $1 million in assets. It's a lie. It's not true. However, if you tweak the language in that affirmative statement to say, I will be a millionaire, and you're putting your intention out into the world repeatedly saying, I will be a millionaire, that is more aligned to truth, and truth in being able to shape your reality. Now, it doesn't stop there, right? You don't get a free pass to go and collect $200 just because you sit in the mirror every day and you say, I will be a millionaire, or I am a millionaire. No, you have to do the work behind getting to that level. You have to figure out how to break that big goal into smaller goals and work your way towards the accomplishment of that overall goal. I've gone as far as to double my goal or triple my goal, as if to say, well, if $1 million is what my intent is, then my goal is 3 million. Because if I fail on the way to the accomplishment of my goal, after creating and implementing a strategic plan, then at the very least, I'll fall short of what my actual goal is, but really I'm meeting my goal on the lower end of the spectrum. So no, this is not me poo-pooing anybody's idea or practice of creating vision boards. I think that is an excellent practice. It's a practice that is underutilized in my opinion. I certainly need to step my game up in creating or recreating a vision board that is much larger in terms of the goals that I want to realize. Because if you can see it in your mind, then you can certainly achieve it. But understanding too that not only do you have to create a strategic plan on your path to the accomplishment of those goals, but you have to be prepared for the opposite polarity, right? Like you're manifesting, or you're trying to draw into your circle, into your reality, into your existence, this goal. Well, what comes with the accomplishment of that goal? Are you prepared emotionally? Are you prepared spiritually? Are you prepared mentally to go after that goal and everything that comes with it? I shared that in the previous episode that I had a close friend in 2020 that I lost, and that I had to navigate through the emotional setback, really, that was, in order to continue to accomplish and work towards the things that I wanted to achieve or manifest in my reality. That is two unrelated occurrences that are related only because I could have been derailed based off of having that experience. And things happen every day, right? We all experience things that knock us off our horse, so to speak. And we have to figure out, how do we get back up and how do we keep moving towards that goal? Life happens, plans change, people become fickle. Maybe somebody doesn't hold up the end of their bargain. Maybe somebody just changes, like they turn on you. Their personality that you once could count on beyond a shadow of a doubt is now something that is in question. So when you think about manifesting, you have to think about the greater your accomplishment, or the greater your undertaking, the greater challenge you're going to face, and how prepared are you to meet that challenge? How prepared are you, or what are you prepared to sacrifice in the face of that challenge in order to accomplish what it is that you're setting out to manifest into your reality? So I don't want to tell you all the things that you're doing wrong with manifesting. I want to give you the tools to manifest correctly. So here are 5 things you can do to improve your manifesting practices. Number 1, believe in yourself. You will not be able to accomplish the things that you set out to accomplish if you don't already believe in yourself. That motivation, that belief, that inspiration has to come from inside. Of course, having the support system of others believing in you will reinforce what is your lived reality, what is your experience. It will give you that extra boost to get across the finish line. But in the moments of solitude, in the moments of darkness, in the moments of silence, if you do not believe in yourself, you will never move to the heights of your potential when it comes to manifesting your reality. Number 2, you have to be self-aware. So how do you determine what it is that you want, or how do you know what it is that you're looking to manifest into reality? Unless you know you. You have to be able, and it sounds very simple, it sounds very counterintuitive. You have to be able to look inward and determine that you desire a thing, and that you desire a thing enough that you're willing to create ripples in the fabric of the universe to make that thing come true. So self-awareness is key. Number 3, write it down. Once you take your idea and you put it on paper, it's like jump starting the process towards making that thing happen. Now it's no longer an idea. It's a goal. It's not a wish. It's a goal. It's not a nice to have. It's a goal. When you write it down, it becomes a goal. From writing it down, you can then break that goal up over a period of time. Does it take a year? Does it take 6 months? Does it take 2 weeks? And if it's a large goal, you can break it down into sub goals that mark progress on your way to the larger accomplishment. So writing it down is crucial. Number 4, speak positively about your undertaking into the world. And that doesn't mean that you have to tell everybody, because some people are haters and they're going to put out their unconscious or conscious psychic negative energy towards diminishing the accomplishment or the undertaking that you're looking to achieve. So be selective with who you share with. Share with people who will hold you accountable and keep you accountable, but also speak to yourself on a regular basis about how that goal is going to happen. Yes, you have to see yourself accomplishing that goal, acknowledge how you would feel in that moment, and then work towards the accomplishment of that goal. And number 5, the work. The work is the hardest part. I believe that when you decide that you want to accomplish something, the universe conspires to make that thing happen. And as you take steps towards accomplishing that thing, the universe is going to take steps towards helping you realize that accomplishment. That said, to my previous point, there is a duality. The universe may give you a taste of what it is that you're looking to manifest into the world, as if to say, okay, you're on the right track. But the universe will also send you a very huge curveball derailer to say, how bad do you want this? Prove it. And there is no way to determine where the derailer occurs, how soon the derailer occurs, how big or devastating that derailer will be. But ultimately, if you're going to walk down this path, you have to decide for yourself that there is next to nothing that is going to prevent you from accomplishing this goal. Just once you get to the point where you are looking your manifested reality in the eye, I think a lot of people get stuck in this analysis paralysis. They get stuck in this fear of success. They get stuck recognizing that they've created a beast, right? They've created this reality, and they're afraid to step into that reality because it is unlike anything they've ever experienced before. That is like saying, I want to be a millionaire, and you have $1 million opportunity sitting right across from you, but you're stopping short of it. But you are stopping short of it because you have never had $1 million before. You are not sure whether or not you're even worth the $1 million, right? Imposter syndrome is a huge thing. Self-doubt, any imposter syndrome is a real thing. Self-doubt, any combination of factors that will make you kind of shaking your boots, right? And that's where you need to really dig deep, reach across the finish line, and pull that reality, pull whatever it is that you're manifesting into your environment, into your orbit, and own that you created this. This is what you did. Give thanks, do whatever it is that you do, and then move on to and through the spirit of what it is that you've manifested. So I hope these tips helped. I don't want this video to be too long, but I did want to talk on the topic of manifesting, especially because I always invite comments, questions, topics for me to discuss or elaborate or expound on from my perspective. And I thought this was a really good Kickstarter for somebody to just kind of throw me an alley-oop and being able to talk about this topic. So as always, feel free to subscribe, like, share, and certainly give me feedback. Let me know, what are your thoughts on manifesting? What are your practices towards manifesting? Is there something that I said you agree with? And is there something that I said that you disagree with? Always open to constructive criticism and intelligent debates and discussions. Until next time, I'll see you guys.